Tonight we have our second case of the 2015 Upper Deck Avengers Age of Ultron. This break is sponsored by Blowout Cards. As always, thank you to Blowout Cards. Let's get cracking. I'd say that the first case that we had was pretty much an average case. I'm hoping that we'll do a little bit better this time around. So we shall see. One thing I want to check is the box itself has a little bit of damage to it, but the interior boxes appear to be okay. So should be good to go. Those down. All right, so we've got in the case, we're going to get numerous inserts. I'm not even going to bother to show the inserts. There was, between all the different sets, there was roughly 350 inserts in that first case. Because pretty much you have 5 cards in the pack, and if it's a regular pack, you're going to get a silver, 1 or 2 inserts, and then 2 base cards, something along those lines. So now we should end up with 4 autographs in the case. Roughly 8 to 10 sketches. Printing plate or 2. There's different levels of parallels. You have the silver, which is not numbered. That's the most common, and you usually end up with one of those a pack on average. Then there's a blue, which is numbered to 199. And lastly is the pattern foil, which is very similar to the regular silver, except that the Avengers logo in the background is a pattern foil. And they're numbered out of, 25. And then we have the various locker cards, which are the memorabilia, costume cards, whichever way you want to say it, of which there's single, double, triple, quads. There's also autograph memorabilia cards, which in the first case we did pull one. It was a blue parallel. It was a guy that plays Strucker. I forget how you pronounce his last name. It's a German name. Okay, that's our first locker, and speak of the devil. And for those of you that this might be your first time watching a case with me, the sketches, the autographs, the memorabilia cards, I will usually not show them until I finish the box. Since they are the big draws of the case, might as well make you wait. I'm just going to fix this a little bit so I can show a little bit more of the table. I have the box down. We got our first memorabilia card. We're still waiting on our second, as well as our or third hit. You know, again, the average is supposed to be 3 hits in a box, which is 2 of the locker room cards and then 1 something else, whether it be, okay, and there's our sketch, whether it be a sketch or a autograph. If there is anybody actually watching, I know it says no viewers, but like I said, it seems to be some problems. If you're watching it on an iPad, please post in the chat so I know. I see 1 viewer, so at least I know I'm not just talking to myself. First box is done. I just want to go jump over to the checklist for a second because we did not pull this piece, this locker room piece. I'm just curious if it's listed under Cardboard Connections checklist as an SP. It's not listed as one. Okay, so first off, we have our single piece, which is Strucker. Our dual piece is Nick Fury and Captain America. Excuse me. And then our sketch is, what is his first name? Kleber Lima. And got ourselves Ms. Marvel. That's actually a pretty nice sketch. Okay, 2 viewers listed here. Please post who you are so I know who I'm talking with. Just in case you got the volume off. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we got our autograph. So since you're on there, Nick, thank you again for letting me keep the silver card from the DC Supervillains break. I actually picked up the one of the golds. Yes, we are just starting box 2. I only started about 15 minutes ahead. So Nick, you watch soccer? Women's World Cup's going on right now. Just I got it on the background. Okay, sketch. Alright, and the locker room cards. Well, for anybody that cares, Japan just beat England, so now they have to play U.S. in the finals. I'll be honest, I don't watch the qualifiers. I just wait for the knockouts to start. Right, no auto in the first box. I've got an auto in this box. So I've got 4 hits. So I got the 2 memorabilias, an auto, and a sketch. We always pull a couple of extras. You know, the way the box is run. Box 2 done. Okay, our single piece is Hawkeye. And then we got a triple of Scarlet Witch, Quicksilver, and Baron Strucker. Our sketch is Chong Tamasi. Is that the name? No, that's not. Maybe that's a G. Well, I'll have to find the last name. But it is Captain America. You know, I didn't even notice or look in the checklist. And I don't see anything in the checklist. But I was just noticing that the Ms. Marvel was a horizontal sketch, while the other one was a vertical sketch. Autograph, it's one of the creator autographs, and we got ourselves Roy Thomas and Joe Sinnott. So you can see the thing there. Box 3. There's our first memorabilia card. Oh, no, that's cool. Alright. I got a question if anybody can answer this. The last card in the set, card 90. Is there a silver version of that card? Because I could not find one when I was going through the first case, and this particular pack only had one insert in it. Cubs, Texas, and non-sports buffer. I haven't had a chance to look at any other breaks. Who are the big non-sports in Ginter this year? I thought Hogan was in it before. Got an autograph. You know, if you are a was it random, or did you get the Cubs and the Rangers? Did you ask for the Cubs and the Rangers? I don't know how that break was. Okay. Because it's funny, I've got these two CDs that I've got sitting on my desk. They've been here for years, and I keep forgetting to put them up on the site. I don't want them. I don't think they're worth anything. And they came in with some kind of cereal. Okay, got a pattern foil. But I don't even know what's on them. I never untook them out of the plastic. They probably came like in a box of Raisin Bran or something. And one of them was the National League Central, and it's got like Griffey and Sosa on it. I forget who else. And then I got American League. I guess that's the East. I don't know. I'm trying to look at it. I see Pedro on it. I'm not sure who else is on it. I don't recognize some of the players. Kind of looks like Joe Carter, but I think it's like 2002. Okay, so we got ourselves. We'll start. We got a pattern foil. This is card number 11, and it is numbered 1 of 10. I honestly hope that this box, we did not just, I hate to say it, but blow our load. Single patch Quicksilver. Triple patch Strucker, Hawkeye, and Captain America. And we did get another memorabilia card. The thing is that it is a autographed of Chris Hemsworth. Bam! So, thank God. It's a lot better than getting whatever that guy's name is, Struckard. So, that is pretty sweet. I don't think there's anything except for a duel that's going to top that as the #1 pick in this case. So whoever had the first pick, good for you. And I guess it's got some kind of a pattern on the fabric. I don't exactly know what it is, but sketch. Yeah, I plan on scanning. I'm hoping if I can get get this thing done quick enough, I'll try and scan 1 or 2 groupings before I open up the James Bond case. But yeah, I'll have a little bit of time in the morning. I'm not leaving my house until like 9 o'clock, so. There's our first locker room card of this box. And just so you know, Nick, I will try and put in for that Epic Battles, a case of that. I don't know if you saw the post. I know you posted on it, but we that price was only for the weekend, so we don't get it for that price. But I can get it a tiny bit cheaper than the 680 or whatever, 685. So when I put it up, I think it'll be at 650. I can't remember exactly what the price that they quoted me. And then we'll keep our fingers crossed. I was looking on the Cryptozoic website, and there's still probably half of the 18 redemptions for the original comic artwork, so that'll be cool. Possibly pull one of those. Box 4 is done. Single of Captain America. Double of Thor and Quicksilver. And our sketch, which I guess is appropriate for the next movie coming out, is Ant-Man by Damian Torres. You know what? I wasn't looking for some memorabilia. I don't know which ones are the SPs offhand, but let me just check it against. So let's see. CR. It is listed as an SP on the Cardboard Connection website. I would love to see a nice sketch. That's my next goal. I mean, I would think that the Hemsworth is probably, I mean, with the autographs, I would think that's probably the best one in the set, right? Well, I mean, I know you can get a Stan Lee out of the creators, so I mean that would be nice. But yeah, I mean Hemsworth, Renner, and Kretschmann. I mean there is the triple autograph and the double autographs, but for the autograph memorabilia, I mean that's the best one you can get. Alright, we got ourselves a sketch. Alright, I think we're still owed another memorabilia card. And it's the last pack, so hopefully it's in here. Yeah, it is. You can tell when there's an insert as the last. Okay, so we got ourselves a single of Thor, and the pattern of that fabric, that's the same pattern of the fabric that's in that's on the autograph memorabilia. Double of Hulk and Captain America, and sketch. I have to apologize because after a day staring at a computer, my eyes are so shot. Let me see. Okay. This is William Allen Reyes. This is a nice sketch. I was zooming on the head though. Something about that head, it screams Dragon Ball to me. I don't know. And I guess that's Red Hulk. I don't know because there's kind of like some green shading around, the shadows. So I don't know if it's supposed to be fire, but I'm calling that Red Hulk. Also the hair, like that box cut kind of, military cut kind of, says Red Hulk too. So I'd say that's probably the best sketch so far. It's a nice one. Good work by that guy. So this box will put us halfway done. This is box 6. We're supposed to get 4 autographs. We pulled 2 so far, so we're pretty much on target there. I've got the memorabilia. Oh, we get 2 a box on the memorabilia cards, so we've been on target with those. Usually there'll be a box that might have 2 sketches in it. The first case we did, we actually pulled 2 printing plates, which usually you only get 1 printing plate in the case, if any at all. So we haven't pulled a printing plate yet. And also we pulled 1 pattern foil, and there's a sketch. And again, a lot of times we should get a second one of those. There's still a decent amount of stuff yet to come out of this. And like I said, just pulling that Hemsworth early on, that makes most of whatever's going to be left in this box, or in this case, a letdown. I always like to make that stuff wait towards the end. Alright, got a printing plate. I think we got memorabilia card in this one. Feels thicker. These wrappers are really loose, real crappy. Memorabilia card. I just need to see something real quick. I'm opening up the last pack, or the bottom pack. Okay, no. Seems like at least one of the memorabilia cards seems to always fall in the bottom pack of the box. I don't know what side, but for all you pack searchers out there. There's the other one. Hey, you know, whoever took the blue parallels in the first case break, you get these, you might have you'll have 2/3 of your set. I mean, I couldn't tell if there's any doubles or not. Okay, I'll start with the printing plate. This, oh, got a card stuck to it. All right, this is base card number 46, and this is the black printing plate, and it's Rhodey looking a little sad. Okay, that's a cool thing. Okay, single is Hulk. Got a double, brother and sister here, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. And I'm not sure who got the one double we had. It's the same thing again. The fabric, it's like they didn't, either there's something curvy about the fabric, but it's not on. I mean, there you can see the wrinkles on it. I mean, there's no way, unless you take that card apart, there's no way to get those wrinkles out. And oh, are you kidding me? How the hell am I supposed to read that? All right, it's a good sketch. Not a clue who that signature is of. I think it's in. I'm not even gonna bother. It's Hulk. Is the sketch. Let me back up a little bit so focus is better. And then there you go. That's the. We are halfway done. We are about to start on the second half. This is box 7. And just for my theory here, I'm going to take the bottom 2 packs first. That Hulk sketch I just showed you? I thought that was an N. Hold on. I'll go back to it in a second. Come on. Of course now it won't focus. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. I don't know, I thought that was an N. And then the last name maybe begins with an N. Let me take a quick look at the N's. Nah, it's not him. Not him. There's only two N's. Nathan Ollendorf and Nick Neoclose or whatever. But no, he writes Nick. And Ollendorf, I'm pretty sure, either spells his last name or he has an S. Alright, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's an M, like MM? I don't know. Oh, there's too many M's to check them. But your guess is as good as mine on that one. Alright, sketch. Oh, that's what the printing plate is of. That's concerned roadie, not sad roadie. That was a memorabilia card, and even without looking at the list, I am almost positive that that is an SP. Yeah, you know what? With retro, there's just so many different cards that you can't do a hit draft. I mean, it was just so much easier to just do a pack because you got. I mean, and this year's it's no different. There's so many different things in it, and I mean it's almost like the same thing because when you get something big, it's not. If you get a jambalaya or a PMG, well, you're not getting two of those in the same pack. So you're going to get, the, whatever. I forget what's in this year, but you'll get the base card and the, one, metal reprint or something. All right, so I got our 3 hits out of here. So anything else is just going to be a bonus. I don't mind doing the pack draft for retro. The biggest pain is the scanning. But again, I'm gonna, because even when you get into like all the creator autographs, if they do as many as they did last time, it was a lot of stuff. Box 7 is done. All right. Let's check because I think. I feel like both of these are going to be SPs on these locker room cards. No, this one's not. All right, so we have a single of Scarlet Witch. You know, as usual, being that it's a female, this one I'm very certain on. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is probably a bigger one too. Tony Stark and Hulk, because I know pretty sure any of the Stark ones are SPs. Okay, now we got our sketch. Lucas Pereira. It's Captain America, and okay, it's a nice sketch. Now I'm gonna turn it because what he did is a lot of it is outlined in silver, so it kind of adds a little bit of pop to the sketch. Yeah, besides the PMGs, I mean that was news that they added another level. Now, I understand they're doing it for production purposes, but in my opinion, you know, if they're trying to, you know, kind of do it like the old school stuff, PMGs when you had, you know, 100 of them and they were red, well, the first 10 of them were green, so you technically had 90 red. But they did, you know, the reds, the greens, and the blues. They were all separate. They weren't, you know, the same ones, just numbered for different serial number parts. That being said, though, the blues which were there, they added. I like the blues the best. I thought they looked the nicest. I'm still not entirely sure why with retro they're not only doing what do you call it? Why aren't they doing the Marvel reprints? Like I know they did the holograms, which were from one of the old Impel sets. I guess they're supposed to be like, but they didn't. Like, why not do Double Impact or the Gold Galleries? Yeah, the Starks. I know the Starks are all short printed. Go back to that, or I mean, I have, which I think I might be selling it. But, I kept my 1995 Marvel Masterpieces set, and I'm still missing the Mirage cards. I mean, those things are worth a ton. I'm not sure why they can't redo the Mirage cards. I mean, instead they're doing sports cards. They're doing, you know, I mean, in the original retro, well, not original, but the 2013s, they did, you know, the Jambalayas. They did the TI-22s. They did, I'm trying to think what other ones they did, but they were all sports. That's our first memorabilia card. Yeah, that's Stark. I don't think it's going to pass the Hemsworth, but I bet you that is pretty far up the draft list. That's a regular silver. And only one hit so far. Yep, I was going to say, I got a feeling we're going to get an autograph on that one. It's a creator autograph. It's up to 3 now. At least that's what it says on my list. the other cards on this one. Alright, so we got our that is a regular one. Box 8 is done. Creator autograph is Christos Gage and Mike McCain, if I can read that correctly. I mean, I don't know what these guys' signatures look like, but unless they signed on top of each other, I mean, I guess that. I mean, I thought it was one signature. If you go down here at the bottom, so I guess the M is Mark, and then the C must be Christos. Single of Thor, and let me see here. TR, it says SP on Cardboard Connection, and it's not focusing as always. Come on. I don't know what the hell the problem is with this camera. It doesn't want to focus sometimes. Okay, and then we got the 4-piece. The team Hawkeye, Hulk, Thor, and Quicksilver. So we almost got 4 of them. Trying to get the focus. God damn it. There we go. And what did I say? Hawkeye. So this is HHTP. Hulk, Hawkeye, focus. Not listed as an SP. Box 9. Even up my stacks. This pack felt thin. Okay, we got ourselves another autograph. So that is going to be 4 autographs if we are not due any extras. I can't go and check on the thread, but whoever has number 1, do they have number 2 also? I know once in a while that happens. I think Zach had that happen to him on the first case. Oh, you know what? Oops. That is pattern foil. I almost put it in with the silver pile. Alright, that's our second pattern foil. You know, again, barring anything special. That should be the last one. Memorabilia as the only card in the pack again. It's one of those super thick ones. I guess there's must be I guess it's a thick fabric. I don't know. I know there was I think 2 thick cards. Something in this one. This is feels really thin. It's just the way these wrappers are. Some of the wrappers are really loose, and then other ones are tight. But in that first case, we got I think it was a Thor memorabilia piece was thick like that, and it felt the fabric. It felt really spongy, and I just kind of assumed that there was, you know, just some open space behind the. And here's our other memorabilia. All right, so that's that's 3 hits. The pattern foil doesn't count. So if we get anything else, it's a bonus. I don't know. I got a weird feeling that we're gonna get something else. I'm hoping. We got 7, 8, and 9. So 2 autographs, a couple of the SPs, of the foils, the plate. So at least your first pick should still be you should still be in pretty high territory. Maybe I'm wrong. 2 packs left. Okay, so just the 3 hits. First, we have our pattern foil, and at least we did get Black Widow. It is card number 29, serial number 8 of 10. Okay, next, single of Captain America. And then a double, and I just want to check and see if this one's a short print, just again because it's the thick one, and not listed on Cardboard Connection as one. We got Captain America and Scarlet Witch, and then our autograph. So I guess we've got ourselves a Thor box because we got the regular autograph of Chris Hemsworth. So that box is up there pretty good with the others. And with the creator autographs, I know there's 1 or 2 of them that seem to be pretty high, and not Stan Lee ones. I've only looked at the ones that are, that we pulled. So I don't know if these 2 here are anything. Sketch. Don't see a signature on the front. Hopefully it is on the back. Tell you what, if we end up doing another case of this, I'm breaking the inserts into 2 groups. Not sure how, but like how to break them apart. It's just way too many cards for one person. Okay, we got ourselves a second printing plate. This feels like a memorabilia card in here. Huh, nope. There's an extra insert. There's an extra card in the pack. Two of the concept inserts. This feels like memorabilia card. And it is. Loose pack. I don't like these loose packs. I feel like the cards are going to get messed up. Yeah, I didn't actually count them. I just kind of rough stacked them together. And I think I said 350. But yeah, what is it, 20 packs a box. So 12 boxes in the case. So that's 240. And then that's roughly 30 inserts. Whatever it is, it's a lot. Alright, second memorabilia card. I'll say boo, it's Strucker. And we already have 4 hits out of this box because we got the printing plate, so I'm not expecting anything else. Box 10 is done. Alright, single of Strucker. Okay, we got ourselves a triple, and I'm going to just check the checklist. Not listed on here as an SP. Black Widow, Thor, and Scarlet Witch. And still, there it goes. Oh, look at that. There's a wrinkle on the Scarlet Witch, too, on that one. Must be something about that fabric that's really difficult. Printing plate. This is Avengers Database, Scarlet Witch. And I'm going to... It's kind of dark, so I'm not sure if this is cyan or black. I'm going to say this is cyan. Did I get a spot in this break? No, I didn't. I'm pretty selective on what I get. I don't do a whole hell of a lot of... I don't keep a lot of stuff anymore. I just don't have time. If I had more time, I would. Or like if my kids had some kind of a collection or something. I'm just trying to find this. I mean, the last name on this is definitely Hill. James Hill. Okay. Got a sketch of Hulkbuster from James Hill. Yeah, I'm thinking it's cyan too. Oh, there we go. I mean, I took a spot in the DC break because I collect Solomon Grundy. I don't really have a Marvel person that I collect. I used to collect sets, but then that started getting too out of hand because I was trying to get all the sketches, and once you get into archive exclusive sketches or sketches that are impossible to get. Sketch. I'm sorry, that sketch is making me laugh. It's not that it's a bad sketch, it's just funny. Yeah, I mean, if I could afford it, I would buy an archive box and call it a day. The problem is now they put too many sketch artists in it. You know, originally when you buy an archive box, you got one sketch from every artist, but that was when they only had, you know, say 30 artists, 20 artists in the whole run. I still would love to get my hands on a DC Legacy. I really liked that set from Rittenhouse. It's 07, I believe. That opened awful easy. Didn't mean anything. Maybe this is memorabilia. Yeah. That is our first. That's a good duo to get. Don't know if it's an SP or not, but. You mean 2 cases? I don't know. Everything I've seen with that Suicide Squad movie, I'm not feeling it. I mean, I hope it's good. I don't know what it is that they just can't get a good DC movie. I mean, you know, um, what's his name? Um, oh God, why am I drawing a blank? The guy who did the Batman movies, the last 3, you know, an Inception guy. Ustream bot. It was all right, but it, you know, I mean, it was a lot better than Superman Returns. That's it, Christopher Nolan. Thank you. Having a brain fart. I mean, those Batman movies were good, but it's just like they're throwing everything under the sun in Dawn of Justice, at least from all the trailers. And it's like the movie's just going to be a, pardon my French, but a clusterfuck. I don't even know what that means. Which is funny because I bought a lot of the straight to video DVD, straight to DVD animated releases from DC, and a lot of them are really good. But then the live action movies just they don't seem to bring it as good. All right, single memorabilia. Nick Fury. Double of Nick Fury and Black Widow. I didn't check that one. Not listed on the thing. Oh. All right, our sketch here, Matthew Parmenter, and I'm gonna guess this is Dracula. It's just something about it just made me laugh. Problem is if you introduce 20 characters in one movie, then the movie becomes a jumble, and if people don't like that movie, they're going to be less inclined to go see the spin-offs when they do them. At least that's my thought. I mean, unless the movie really isn't as much of a Batman versus Superman movie as they're trying to make it sound like. I mean, that'd be the only thing that might be saving it. We're on box 12, by the way, just so everybody knows, last box. I don't think we're actually by the odds. We've got everything that we were supposed to get. There's our sketch. So I mean, we're still due 2 memorabilia and 1 something else, whether it be a sketch or an autograph. And we already pulled the sketch out of the first pack, so we'll assume that we're not going to be getting an autograph. I don't think anybody's going to be able to catch up to Marvel when it comes to the movies. I believe me, I hope they do, because it's not that because I like DC over Marvel. I just want to see good, fun, entertaining action movies I can go see and not get completely lost in a jumble of a mess. But if you haven't seen any of the straight-to-video, is that a duplicate? Might have gotten a duplicate in the memorabilia cards. mean, even some of the Marvel animated are good. I'm not saying they're not, but I just thought the DC ones, like DC Justice League New Frontier, I think it was called, where it's like set back in, like I don't know, like an old, like the Batman cartoon from, trying to think when that came. What was that? Like the late '90s, maybe. Batman the animated series. Like whenever that was supposed to have taken place, roughly, like what is that? Like the '40s or something. That's when this movie looks like it's taken place, and it's when the Justice League wasn't a formed group. They were just kind of all out there. I thought that one was pretty good. All right, we are all done. The last case yielded us, and I'm going to check because I feel like this was the first memorabilia card we pulled, or one of the first. No, it was a different one. They do these multiples. Okay, we got Hawkeye again on our single, and not listed as an SP. Okay, and then our second, we got a triple: Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Nick Fury. Let me check again real quick. Not listed as an SP on the checklist. And then our last sketch, Brian DeGuerre, and it is Wolverine. All right, and that is it for case number 2. Much better than the first case that we got. So I'm going to get scanning right now, and then I'm going to I'll scan as much as I can. As I'm going to be doing, if anybody's in the James Bond break, I think you are, Nick. So I'll scan what I can for like the next half hour, and then I'll get right on to the Bond break. Thank you guys very much. Thanks to Blowout Cards, and see you on the next break.